We're on the line now from Wellington is Conor English. He's Chief Executive of the Federation of Federated Farmers of New Zealand. Conor English, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Well, what do you make of this, and what does it mean for your industry?
Well, look, it's been a long time coming. It's that the purchasers had to go through an overseas investment office process, which has taken almost a year, and the announcement was made today that it was successful. I think the farmers in New Zealand have got mixed views about it. There's plenty of farmers who aren't that happy about it, but there are also farmers who think that, you know, we need foreign investment, we need someone to be able to buy our land.
Absolutely, but there's going to be limits to it, aren't there?
Yeah, there are. I mean, at the moment, there's only around 2% of our farmland is owned by foreigners. So having the Chinese come in now, and they've, you know, over the last couple of years, we've had German interests, we've had British interests, we've had American interests, and they have largely been the only people who've been buying land because they've had the cash, and credit has been pretty tight here in New Zealand, and the local farmers haven't been able to get access to cash to buy farms. So they've been the main purchasers of land here, and they've kept the price of land up. Otherwise, it would have gone down if they weren't active in the market.
Conor, where do we go from here with this now? Do you think that there's a groundswell of opinion amongst the farmers that they're getting more and more agitated, or do you think they're pretty much, well, ambivalent currently, is saying that the opinion is divided?
Look, I think it's both. You know, I think there are a lot of, not just farmers, but there's a lot of New Zealanders who aren't comfortable with it just simply because it's new and have concerns about it, and it's become quite a political issue here in New Zealand. My understanding is that there's going to be some court challenges to this process as well. So it's still pretty messy, and it's still got a wee way to go. So one of the good things about it, though, is that the purchasers are going to use local management. They're going to use Landcorp, which is a large farming enterprise here that are very good managers, and so they'll certainly do a good job of running the farms if they are eventually successful in closing the deal.
Yeah, overall, the Conor, you know, it's got to be good for the New Zealand economy, hasn't it?
Well, look, we're an economy that has been built on foreign investment. We need foreign investment not only to fund agriculture, but to fund the rest of our economy. And you know, various governments over the decades have worked pretty hard to remain attractive to foreign investment. It's just that this particular foreign investment is being invested in farmland, which is something that we're not used to here, and it is new, and we're still trying to get our heads around it.
Conor, very quickly, Jim Rogers, a famed investor, was saying to us, I know it sounds a bit trite, saying that in the future you need to be a farmer if you're going to earn money. They're the ones who are going to be driving the Ferraris. I'm sure that you don't agree with that.
Well, look, what we do know is that you know, it can be pretty tough being a farmer. There's a lot of risks you've got to deal with. You've got to deal with the weather and international commodity prices and exchange rates, as well as all the risks you've got on just actually operating a farm and growing grass. But having said that, what we do know is that there's going to be a lot more people in the world. They all need something to eat, and so if you're producing food, I think being in the food supply chain is a good place to be, is a good place to invest. And New Zealand, we're, you know, among the best in the world at producing good, safe, quality food, and I think the outlook and prospects for New Zealand as a farming nation are actually very positive.
Conor English, thank you so much for joining us. Conor is from the Federated Farmers of New Zealand. He's their Chief Executive.